The Hurricanes rugby team has given birth to legends like Jonah Lomu, Tana Umanga and Christian Cullen. Now, we've all seen them play on television, but ever wondered what they're like in real life? Today, we find out. As an assistant coach for the Hurricanes, how do you select the team that's going to play in the weekend, the top 15?
First and foremost, you've got to have a look at the form of the players, you know, obviously, and then you've got to have a look to see, you know, the opposition you're playing and how they fit in. So, you know, it's always a balancing act.
So it's not just names out of a hat.
Gone are those days.
Now, if you're in high school right now, last year you want to do rugby professionally as a career and play for the Hurricanes. Do you go through a development squad or fill out a form, register online?
A lot of the schools now have real good systems and good academies. So we normally track a player, you know, who's at school. By the time they get to us, in terms of us selecting them, we pretty much know that kid for, you know, for a few years before he comes to this level. So, you know, everything counts when you're at school.
Levan, you're one of the physios here for the Hurricanes. Awesome job. How did you get into it?
I used to play rugby back in my days, and I came across the physio and I thought, well, this is sort of the line of job I want to get into, so that's how I got into it.
What would you say is the most common problem or treatment that you provide?
Ankles and calves at the moment will be up there with the, that's the most common at the moment anyway.
What would you say causes that?
I think with the different playing surfaces and you know, the different shoes that the guys like to wear now, you know, everyone's going for the fancy colours rather than the more functional type shoes.
Victor, if you could go on a road trip, who would you bring, where would you go, and what 3 things would you take with you?
I would probably take my wife because I'll get in trouble if she doesn't come. Then I'll probably take Julian Savia as well because he thinks he can sing.
I'd have to take my girlfriend, and I'd probably say my brother.
I'd probably have to take TJ Perenara.
As in things to take, I don't know, an iPad when I get sick of Julian singing, so I'll play some real music.
My cell phone.
I'd take some money, change of undies.
Toiletries and a hat.
It's very practical. You're a practical guy.
Very practical. I would go anywhere out of Wellington, I guess, because this is where I live.
I'd go up to the Mount, actually. I enjoyed up at the Mount, yeah.
Who would you say is the funniest person on the team?
It would probably be Corey Jane.
James Marshall.
It would have to be Jimmy Marshall. He's kind of real witty, so he's just, anything he says, we've got to come back.
Bossiest guy in the team, definitely Jeremy Thrush.
Probably Jeremy Thrush.
Thrushy. Don't tell him I said it, though. It's good bossy, though. It's good bossy.
Anything you could tell us that would shock us?
I can go a whole day without eating.
What? A big man like yourself?
I sort of forget sometimes, but it's not good. It's definitely not good.
I've got 5 broken fingers.
Oh my gosh.
When I was born, I was 120 millimeters long.
100.
Like, that big? Yeah?
Far out. Okay, you've grown a bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, what's the secret? Protein shakes?
Broccoli.
Broccoli. What a cool bunch of boys. Now, if you want to see them in action, then head along to their website, find out when their next game is, and get amongst.